big surprise. That's an incredible. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack and die from that surprise.
Welcome to the Danny G Vault. What episode are we on? Who cares? Let's just confuse the life out of us there. I had the window open. Right, let's crack on.
Yes.
This one's called Angry Arm Kills.
YouTube, Wagwan. Right, well, as you can tell,
Wagwan, Daniel, in your Mackenzie top.
just finished f***ing work. I'm back in the gym. I'm going to teach you some shit to do for your biceps. I'm going to teach you basically some supersets you can do today. First one's going to be called 21s, yeah? Right? Some people know this, some people won't. It's more from jail, to be honest with you. It's more from prison. I learned this when I was in prison.
But you learned how to do arm kills in prison. So these jail arm kills are the... Just when you think it can't get any stupider, the stuff that comes out of his mouth. Right, so we're going to do some jail exercises now.
Yeah, right. But this will give you some f***ing bicep pump and a half. Right? You want to pick a weight that's medium to heavy. You don't want to have nothing too light, yeah? Right? So anyway, I was going to show you 21s. Enjoy.
What was that there when he put it down? He went with his hands. He's not well him like, is he?
Right. So 21.
I'm starving me, you know.
Hands about so apart, shoulder width, yeah? Right, so it's going to be 7, 7 and 7. That's what it's 21s, yeah? So you will get your training partner, if you have one, to put his fist on your
Where's your training partner, Daniel? Where's your training partner?
sternum, like that, yeah? And
Fist in the sternum. Ribs, ribs. I thought it was ribs, ribs, then sternum.
then you just bring the bar to his arm, or if you're lifting up, you bring it to his arm, and then you do your full reps, yeah?
Remember, they only do these in jail.
Right, so basically, 1,
I feel like I'm on 23 and a half hour bang up right now, just watching him. Idiot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, halfway up to the top, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you can do 7 full reps, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So basically, this is a way of saying you can only do 14 reps. Right, I get it, Danny.
5, 6, and 7.
No. I see he's in the chat saying that that's a small weight. It's not. You have to remember, Danny's massive. He's absolutely massive. So the weights just look little next to him.
So yeah, like I said, that's something from
They'd look like lorry tires next to me.
jail, that is YouTube, but it'll give you some big biceps. Probably want to do, I don't know, 3 to 4 sets of it, yeah? Until the proper popping. And like I've said before, if it hurts, love the pain.
Love the pain.
And do it some more. So that's a superset on biceps. I'm now going to show you a
Super sound biceps.
superset on back.
So you can only do 14 of them. This isn't a workout, Daniel.
Right, I think you're going to kind of be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to be doing bent over rowing, yeah? But I'm going to basically put my hands in 2 different positions, right? Yeah? One I'm going to do quite fast, one I'm going to do slow. It's a superset for you, this, by the way, people. Not particularly heavy for me. Quite light for me, that, yeah? Usually I go up to, I don't know, 35, 40 kilo side, 100 key, yeah? I can get up to. But this is just light
Usually, but not when he's wearing his good Mackenzie t-shirt.
to show you, yeah?
Idiot.
Plus supersetting medium to heavyweight. You don't want it too fucking heavy. So if you go too heavy, you won't be able to finish the superset. And the whole idea of these supersets, yeah, is to rip your fucking muscle like it's been cut.
Hold on, Danny. What's a superset? Does that mean does that mean you're going to do 100 reps? Is superset a gym term? Anybody in the chat? Can you help me there? Superset? Or is it just Danny doing normal things people do in the gym, but Danny thinks every single thing he does is special. He did a food shop to Aldi the other day and filled the cupboards in the fridge, and he thought that that was absolutely amazing. Superset, any gym heads in? 3 sets of 7 reps. Super 8. No, you can only count as 7. You're gone. It's when you go from one exercise to another. Oh, well. Let's see how he gets on.
By a fucking blade, and then...
Right, Daniel. Stop telling people to use weapons in your videos because your audience is primarily children and will have a big enough problem with children in knife crime as it is. So even if you're joking, or even if you don't really mean it, or even if you do mean it, whatever absolutely spastic reason you have for doing it, stop saying it.
You'll grow bigger and better and fucking stronger, yeah?
Look at them. Can you see them in the middle of it? Can you see them in the middle? Look. Looking at him. Look. Watch this. Watch them in the middle of the screen there.
Blade, and then you'll grow bigger and better and fucking stronger, yeah?
Who's that fucking idiot?
Right, so, quite easy. Yeah, basically.
Do you think he's good? I mean, right, I get that people go to the gym after they've been to work, 100%. And if you haven't got your gym stuff with you, then I get that as well. Do you know what I mean? You just wear your work clothes, right? Fair enough. Probably going to wash them when you get in anyway, because you'll be sweaty off work, right? But why has he still got the high vis on? Why? Why? Guys, if you haven't already, go and subscribe to a new channel here in the Dannyverse. It's called Not So Fave Demon, and he's doing Danny reactions. And he's got his latest video that I watched this afternoon, which I haven't had a chance to share yet, because I'm not logged into my channels on my phone. I'm only logged in on my computers. He's caught Danny knocking one off on a TikTok live. Legitimately. Go and have a look at Not Your Fave Demon's latest video. Before somebody says, is that Fave Demon? No, it's not your Fave Demon.
See me back now, yeah? So, stand up straight, get your hands down.
No bother, mate. If you get in touch with us, you can come on my lives on a Sunday night.
Back straight, yeah? And up to your belly button. 2.
Why is you keep putting yourself where I am on the screen, you little freak?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So do you think he's worn that many clothes so that we can't see how small his physique actually is next to people that really lift weights properly? That's what I think.
8, 9, 10. Then hands wide. Same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right.
Was it really necessary to drop it?
Same again, it's only 2 sets, it's wide and close, wide and close, wide and close. 4 fucking sets though, yeah? Listen, by the way, make sure you eat loads of food before you come to the gym, yeah? Because this will fuck you up. This will proper mess you up, yeah? So make sure you got the nutrients inside you to get through it, or you ain't getting through shit.
If you just joined us, Danny does not have the money for the nutrients. Well, he does this week because he spent the money that he got for the golf club that he told us he was going to give to an old people's home in Aldi. Shout out Danny's Big Food Shop Week.
Right then, everyone. So a lot of people have asked me, especially over Xbox.
A lot of people have asked you over Xbox, have they, Danny? Who's asking for gym tips over Xbox?
Right then, everyone.
Children.
So a lot of people have asked me, especially over Xbox, how to throw fucking elbows, right? So I'm going to show you now how to throw elbows, yeah? There is a correct way of doing it, a correct way of tensing your arm, and a correct way of positioning yourself through the elbow so you don't hurt yourself. You don't want to be hitting people with that part of your arm, because that will fucking hurt. You need to be hitting with that part there, right? It doesn't matter if it's right on the tip or if it's a bit further in, but any further in than that, you're going to fuck yourself up. Also, Work on forearms, yeah? Because the bigger your forearms, the more stability you got when you smash.
Because, you know, the bigger your forearms, that... Did he glitch there? What happened? Oh, get that comment on the screen. Let's just...
The more stability... Also, yeah? Because the bigger your forearms...
Is he doing a really quiet R2-D2 impression? What just happened?
Work on forearms, yeah? Because the bigger your forearms, the more stability you got when you smash somebody's face
What?
with a fucking elbow, yeah? So anyway, I'll show you now. It's a bit far away from the bag. I'm filming myself after work, yeah? So you're going to have to bear with me. But I'll try and show you as best as I can from distance away, yeah?
Kevlin, I like your idea.
Right. First things first for an elbow, you've got two in it. So, if you're fighting southpaw, your right will set up, your left will knock out. Yeah? If you're fighting orthodox, your left will set up and your right will knock out. Right? I'm just going to show you an orthodox because it's easier for everyone to understand because most people are right-handed. Right? So, when you elbow, catch with that part of your arm, there, you're going to fucking hurt. Now,
this video is called Angry Arm Kills, right? We are 5.5 minutes into his video, and we've seen 7 arm kills.
Obviously, I've showed you that when you're punching, to twist and follow through. To use your body weight and go through the object, yeah? Same with an elbow.
We do have 2 elbows, yeah. Confirmed. I've just... he's right. He is right. Jesus. Whoa.
So an elbow without no body weight looks something like that, right? An elbow...
I've never seen anyone throw an elbow like that in my entire life. What was that?
Body weight looks something like that, right? An elbow with body weight looks something like that. There's a big difference just from using that little bit of a flick. If you notice, all I'm doing is I'm just flicking my hips, and that's transferring my body weight through, yeah?
Careful with that sciatica, big lad.
Any of you can play golf.
Top rate pip sciatica.
Right, if any of you play golf or baseball, very similar. It's a very similar motion to punching an elbow and kicking, yeah? To playing golf or playing baseball.
He did literally just push the bag.
It's all about weight transference, right? To get the power, it's about speed plus mass equals power, right? Speed plus mass, right? So at the end of the day, you want quick, fast weight transference, and that's what will provide you with lots of power.
Good God.
Right, so, left, if you're going to elbow, you really don't want your arms down here. You're going to end up elbowing up. You don't really want, you want to be elbowing down, yeah? Right, so, keep your hands up, and then, bosh! It's that easy, all right? It's not hard. Left one.
Can we just take a moment to notice his trousers, please, everyone?
Set up for the right one. Okay, again. Hands up. Okay, again. Remember speed though, no use going bomb bomb. No use doing that kind of speed, that ain't gonna do shit. Right, so no use doing that. Gotta be with speed. The faster the better, yeah? Like that.
And if you know anything about Danny, I think that Danny does everything with speed.
The faster, the better. Right, that is quite an heavy bag, but it's not that heavy. 40 kilos something. But you've always got to be thinking about speed. It's the same kind of thing. When you're punching, obviously, when you're jabbing, yeah, to get that initial burst of speed, boom! You've got to kind of jolt forward, yeah? Boom! To get that initial burst. You always want to be moving your weight forward when you're hitting. Whenever you're hitting, you're always moving forward and into the object. You're always trying to basically punch the brains out the head.
Just a bam. Bam!
You're not trying to punch them in the fucking cheek. You're not trying to bust the lip. You're trying to get the brain to come out their head on your fucking fist or on your fucking elbow. So it's no use hitting the target. You want to hit through the fucking target. Yeah? Hit through the fucking target. Cause immense blood loss and damage. And the fucking fight is done. On to the next superset. I think I'm going to
I think I've got an idea why Danny doesn't go to commercial gyms anymore.
do with some shoulders now, just to show you how you can fuck them bad boys up. Yeah, boy. Right now.
Craig, that's the latest bag used for juniors.
I know you're all enjoying me when I rage and that, yeah, when I go fucking mental. I know you all love that shit. So I'll do you a rage video over the next week. But for now, get on your fucking training and don't bottle it.
Again, 100% proof it's all put on. It was all put on, Danny. We know. So you can't go, I'm changed now, I don't rage anymore. No, you don't pretend to be angry anymore, which is fine.
So, superset. This is going to be quite light, not heavy. You do not need a lot of weight for this, yeah? Because this is going to burn like a bitch. Shoulders.
They were eyeing up his phone there to chore it, weren't they?
So, just going to get this a little bit further back. Shoulders. Outer, front. Outer, front. Yeah? Leaving this a superset. You're going to go front, outer. These are only 10 key dumbbells.
Again, his form's diabolical. He's moving, he's swinging his whole body.
Because you're the way you're doing this exercise, you're probably going to find that you don't want much heavy weight. I only go up to about 15s, maybe 17 and a half doing this on a heavy day. 10s for a light day. For you, it might even be 5s. Because believe me, these are little muscles you're working now. They're not big fucking muscles, yeah? So, out. You notice it's very strict. No swinging.
It's all for attention and validation. He's an insecure narcissist. He's very, 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 very insecure.
No speed through the reps, especially the negative. If you watch the negative, it's always under control, yeah? Never rushed. Never like this. Never like this. Yeah? They ain't doing shit. Never like this. Never like this. They ain't doing shit. Right? Keep it fucking strict. I know I seem a bit militant today than more than normal, yeah? But I've had an hard day at work and I'm fucking stressed. But if
You've been up for 5 days on speed, Danny, is what's happening.
you notice, I'm stressed. I've had an hard day at work and I'm fucking tired. But I'm still in the gym training it out tonight, yeah?
I wouldn't call this a training session.
So don't have no excuses. Get your fucking ass off your fucking
This is just you doing one set of really light exercises.
seat and get to the gym and get some fucking muscle. I don't know how many of these I'm doing. I'm not even counting. Yeah, I'm just going to do as
Yeah, the care home's called Aldi.
many until it burns. Then switch arms and do as many until it burns. Yes, my arm is straight when I'm doing these, by the way. Yeah. This is superset. Superset to become a fucking god. And then same as always with this, you want to be doing 3 sets, maybe 4 if you can hack it. Remember what I said, don't go too heavy. So if you go too heavy, you end swinging like this, and that ain't no good. So don't go too heavy, yeah? If I'm doing 1 or 2 one way and 1 or 2 the other way, don't worry about it, I'm just mixing it up. Right then, YouTube. That was just a quick video after work in the gym, yeah? I'm going to actually do my own training session now. I'm going to go and do my own shit, yeah?
He's not easy, he's going straight home.
I hope you enjoyed the video.
What's happened is Tony's texted us saying, Bill's still here, he's not finished yet. He said, can you give her half an hour?
I'll do a rage video for you in the week, and I'll do a Modern Warfare video for you as well, because I've saved some clips of me kicking ass, yeah? I'll do sword fighting on the weekend. Well, listen,
Oh, you
let
love
me
a
know
bit
in the
of sword-
comments
you
if
love
you
a
want me
bit
to
of
do
sword
either
fighting.
sword work, dagger work, axe work, or bow work, yeah? It's entirely up to you
Whoa.
guys. Let me know in the comments, and I'll do it on the weekend for you. Keep liking, keep subbing, keep enjoying the fucking Viking Berserker. Have a wicked day, banging week, and a wicked year. Peace out.
Right. Need to find one now. That's not too long to watch. This one's called Back Again.
Then, shall we? Who should I boosh you? I think I've just figured out what goes on with my connection now.
I think I might have just figured it out. And a boosha, and a boosha, and a boosha, and a boosha. Good morning, Odin, Thor, Valhalla. One more time for the road. Oosha, oosha, oosha. My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores.
This sounds like a good time for me to go to the toilet.
Stand up on the prow, an old bog I steer, steady course to the haven. You many foemen, you many foemen, join in. My mother told me one day I will buy, whoa, whoa, galley with good oars, ash, sail to distant shores, whoosh, stand up on the prow, a noble bog I steer, steady course to the haven. You many foemen, you many foemen. Yes, I'm back. So as you saw in the last live, I'd just like to explain the way that we put these beds together at Dreams. I've got to admit that I've been lying. So look in the last live if you've only just joined, the very last one that was on for about 10 minutes. And you'll get to see in the back of my van and see that I've been chatting shit. I do work for Dreams. I deliver the hardest ass mattresses you've ever seen in your life. Those mattresses are only made for pure Vikings. I wouldn't buy one of those mattresses off Dreams unless you've got a spine made of fucking titanium. Then you do have your headboard that goes up to 100 degrees. What that will do for you to make you a man is when you put your head on it, it'll burn. The longer you can keep your head on there, the more of a man you are. So you've got your rock hard mattress. You've got your red hot radiator headboard.
I'm rock hard.
And then to top it all off, not like normal beds, no, Dreams do it different. We don't have a TV pop out the bottom, no, 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 no. You build...
Got E2, he doesn't have a TV that pops out the bottom of his bed. He's got ET that pops out the bottom of his bed.
The TV stand, you put it over your rock hard mattress, and your feet go under there to keep them warm. And that's the beds that I deliver. We call them the Spartan bed.
All right, hello. Hi, is that Dreams? Hi, I've just ordered one of your beds off the website. Oh yeah, I'd like to cancel it, please.
Pow! Boosh! Oh, it still makes me, because I get so many comments. You work for Dreams, mate. Shut the fucking front door, man. I don't work for no Dreams. The only time I ever see Dreams is when I go sleep. When I'm asleep and I'm snoring, I got zits coming out my mouth, that I might be having a dream. Usually it's about Tony's teddies.
He's got zits coming out of his mouth.
Or about Tony's ass.
Really?
That's usually what I dream about. I know I'm dreaming about Tony because I wake up in the morning and I'm like this, man. I'm like this, man. I think that when I'm going to be in my coffin, I said to my wife, I said, when I die and I'm laid there in my coffin, make sure I'm dead. Just come up, baby. Play with my penis. And if it goes solid like this, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. You better get on top of that. You better get on top of that and bring me back alive. You better bring me back alive, man. Give me some fucking mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
I'm really sorry, everyone.
Give me some mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
He does sound like Kung Fu Kev, doesn't he? Lock, stock, and one massive cunt.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm at work again, innit? I'm always at fucking work, mate. Do you know what I mean? So when you're at work, you got to keep it, you know, fun, ain't you? Really.
Like you know, now when you're at work, right, and you're by yourself, you've got to like shout stuff about having a hard on when you're dead, don't you? You know, when you're at work, you're having a laugh that, you know, with the lads, with the auntie lads, shove. No, I don't dream. Dream about Tony, me.
I work
It's called a nightmare, Daniel.
by myself, so I have to laugh at myself all day. It's pretty hard.
Well, then you shouldn't have such a problem with everybody else laughing at you, should you, Daniel?
Hard sometimes. Yeah, but there's bare traffic as well, so I thought, you know, fuck it.
Oh, of course, there's bare traffic. There's bare everything.
I'm going to pull.
Do you think if he went to a safari park or if he went camping, I don't know, wherever it is that Joe Rogan goes hunting, right? I don't know what the place is called. And he saw a lot of actual bear animals. Would there be bears?
All over at the side of the road while there's loads of traffic, yeah, and I'm just gonna chill in it, do a quick live for 15-20 minutes, say good morning to everybody, liven up the situation, man. Let's liven up the situation. Let's get it live.
Let's liven it up, big lad.
Here.
Lively, everybody, lively. Shout out, bad gambler.
Yeah, man, gotta keep the fun alive. So I'm dancing around on the van. You know what I'm like, bro. You can
bareback.
imagine what it's
That's what got built into this mess.
like. I mean, when there's people on the van with me, they have a wicked day. Being on the van with
Tony plays Gail Platt, doesn't she? In a, I don't know, in real life.
me, by the way, is an experience. Let me tell you, it is an experience that you will never forget if you ever get to work on a van with an energy.
Good night, Daydreamer Dusser.
Because I go to 100 miles an hour and I just don't stop, man. I'm like a Duracell.
He has aged so much in a year or two. Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you very much, Stephen Harrison. Now, that's came up twice. I don't know if you've sent it twice or not, but thank you. He aged so much. He's aged so much in a year or two. He truly has. And I like to think that we here are, responsible. If not entirely, but hopefully partly for his demise, for his downfall.
Extra from the gods, man. Yes, Zox. Right, let's give a shout out to everybody then. Get it in the chat.
Big up to my next door neighbor, Bo!
Get it in the chat and let's have a shout out. Not bad, 37 people watching at this time in the morning, to be fair. Hello, 37 people. Yes, Zoxy. And I know we got Shooter in here. Who else we got? Come on, let's have a little shout out to everybody. Yes, Seathorpe. How you doing, bruv? You good? Mr. Man, hello. Anthony James, good morning. Billy, good morning. Danielle, how you doing, man? Are you feeling better? More positive, maybe? A little bit? Raphael? Ian Brock? Maybe, depends on...
Hold on a second, did you just shout out one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there? Was that a shout out Raphael?
Mr. Man, hello.
Mr. Man.
Anthony James, good morning. Billy, good morning.
So it's Mr. Man, AJ, Billy.
Danielle, how you doing, man? Are you feeling better? More positive, maybe? A little bit? Raphael? Ian Brock? Maybe, depends on the time I get back. John, how you doing, man?
Shout out John.
Have a good day, Seathorpe. Have a good day, mate.
Shout out Ric Flair. Woo!
Luke Bull, respect. Market, respect. Carl, how you doing, man?
Rolly, Regis.
Yeah, I'm going to have to hold on to that stock. All right, Lee, how you doing? I'm good, mate. I'm good. Thank you very much, Market.
Shout out the Turtles.
I'm always grafting, bro. I'm a grafter. I've always been a grafter, mate. My whole family is to be.
Cushy grafter.
Fair. Danielle, do you know tomorrow? Tomorrow is...
And maybe I'll wanna settle down until tomorrow. I'll just keep moving on. He really is the fucking ugliest hobo, isn't he?
going to be your chance to let it all out. Every last bit of it. All right, first, how you doing?
Shout out Bill Kelly.
I have eaten this morning.
Whoa! Some boy.
A croissant, a sausage roll, and a nourishment. And now I'm drinking a Costa coffee.
No, you're not.
This is right. This is So do you remember when I said to you the other day, do you remember when, obviously I was off on that, when the fucking coppers come to my house? I'm never normally off on a Saturday, am I? Yeah, but I was off when the coppers come to my house. So I went and got another one, a long wheelbase, but it was a 2015. And when I went out on Saturday morning with Tony, because obviously Tony works with me every weekend.
Obviously.
I was supposed to be doing this run that I'm doing now.
Tony works with you. Or is Tony just there?
Obviously I couldn't do the run, so this run's had to come on this van.
So, you know, when we think he's with Tony all the time because Tony doesn't trust him with other lasses, I think he doesn't trust her if he's taking her to work for the weekend. Especially when she's got all them kids as well.
And I've had to do the run. But basically, when I went out on Saturday morning, the brakes on the van felt a little bit weird, to be fair, when I took it out, but I didn't think nothing of it. I've got on the M5, yeah, and as I got on the M5, I'm driving down the M5, and all my fucking warning lights for the braking system come on.
I trust that you're talking about his hoodie, not mine, of course, not mine.
ABS, traction control, fucking brakes. Do you know what I mean?
No way did it have brakes.
All of them, all the
Just to understand, he had a van, it had brakes.
warning lights come on.
Content machine.
I was like, shit. So I couldn't take the van out because I have to drive like 600-700 miles in it. I'm not taking a van out with dodgy brakes for 600-700 miles. So I turned around and drove it back home, and that's
Who needs brakes when you have speed, power, and agility?
why I was in on Saturday, because obviously literally my brakes went on my van. So I drove it back home, and then I didn't work. I was supposed to be working that weekend, but there's little we can do really on a weekend to swap the vans because the place are closed. So obviously, I mean, I'm not going to go into detail, but because of what I was doing on Monday.
Yeah, I think I sent him about a grand total of about £3.50 on TikTok the other night. And I was watching the wrestling at the time though, and he was trying to have like a proper heart-to-heart conversation with us. When he realised I was in the chat. What did I send him? I sent him some roses. I sent him a potato, but it missed him, and I got annoyed. But I was watching the wrestling anyway because Clash in Paris was on Sunday night, and he was trying to have this proper like conversation with us. I was recording it, but I couldn't have the sound on because I was sitting with friends and Chrissy watching the wrestling.
I booked to take
So I need to go back and have a look at that.
that van back.
Thank you for the reminder that actually I completely forgot. Jesus, it was only last night. It was only Sunday night.
Bag of shit, fucked up brakes van at 3
I've had the busiest day of my life, and this is my third stream of the day.
o'clock, 3 p.m. on
And I've been busy without this.
Monday, because at 1 o'clock I was supposed to be doing something, wasn't I? So I booked it in for 3 o'clock, took it back at 3 o'clock and got this one. The only problem with this van, right, is it's not a long wheelbase.
Woo,
So you do not understand. I mean, in the back now,
woo.
more than half of my run's gone. But I swear to you, you ought to have seen it when we packed this yesterday morning. I went and packed this yesterday morning. I went out Valentine's.
Shut up, Danny.
Come out till late on the road
You
yesterday.
mug.
So I went to work and packed it on the morning rather than going the night before like I normally do. Yeah, and I swear to fucking God, you have never seen a van so rammed in your life. It was that rammed, I didn't even need to use straps. Everything was that jam-packed in that it just held everything. I didn't need to use not one strap, not one fucking strap. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's the only problem with this van, man. It's not a long wheelbase. I need a long wheelbase. My van doesn't come back out till next Friday. It's had to go back to Mercedes because there was quite a few problems with it, man. Do you know what I mean, right? So my van doesn't come out till next Friday. So I've got this little tiny thing now till next Friday. So I hope they don't do me no massive runs because you ain't fitting fucking over 100 items on the back of this van. Not when you've seen the size of the items. Imagine trying to fit 120 items or so.
WrestleMania has never been held anywhere outside of America.
Of that size on the back of this van, you got fucking no chance. Morning, Flying Monk. Morning. So yeah, I've had a lot of problems lately with my vans. And to be honest, you know something? I've got to be honest with you all now, right? Do you know when you work out on the road and you do
Yeah, right, mate. Not a single person gives a fuck.
as much driving as me, your van is really important. It really is.
What, when you're a driver, when you're a delivery driver, your van is really important.
It has to be running right. You have to have faith in the van. Yeah? Because I drive 700 miles, so I do like 2,000, between
Bare miles, he does. Bare miles.
2,000 and 2,300 mile a week, right? So I need my van to be tip-top, do you know what I mean?
Now, from a van that was tip-top to now sitting smoking rollies on TikTok.
So it's like, if the
Balls,
van's not
fam.
right, I don't feel right, man. So I come out to work and I'm like, for fuck's sake. It's like I'm not in my van now. So even though I'm driving this round, I'm half expecting something to go wrong while I'm driving it because it's not my van.
Says building a joint, I presume.
Good morning, morning, morning. Yeah, you're right, bro. Without my van, I'd lose money as well. So I got paid for them days off. I get paid £120 a day if I have to have a day off through, you know, what's not my fault, like something to do with the van or whatever. I get paid £120 a day for the day off. So I did get paid £120 a day, but this run is worth about over 300 quid to me. So I did lose money. You know what I mean? Skull, Zox. Yeah, Marsh. Yeah.
Mate, they're already selling tickets for WrestleMania 2026 in Vegas.
You can imagine, Marsh. You can imagine, bruh.
People just keep making AI stuff and posting it like it's real.
Thanks, Rich. Foot golf's coming home. Hello, foot golf's coming home. Foot golf's coming home. Ain't foot golf's coming home? That rings a bell to me, man. Ain't you that polite older gentleman from Wales? Are you that polite older gentleman from Wales with a beard?
So is this the bare content that people want to go back to, is it? Because it doesn't look like... The only difference is he's sitting in a van, to me. That's correct, Kevin. You're not no since the smoking ban came in, you're not, are you?
Yes, Monk. Morning, Monk. Morning, Monk. Saw you and Rackpool having an argument yesterday. Don't forget I get on with you and I get on with Rackpool, so I'm not getting involved at all, bro. I don't get involved in that shit between you and him, innit? Nothing to do with me. I like you both. Yeah, but I did see a bit of it yesterday. Oh man, you're having a bit of a fucking row there, kid, yeah? Okay, now.
He reckons that he was sacked because of people off social media. What it really means is he was sacked because people off social media reported his actions on social media whilst at work. He got himself sacked by live streaming him breaking a lot of rules at work. But of course, it's not his fault, is it?
Yeah, they are funny when they get at it, man. Yes, Mick. Respect, Mick. Oh, I don't know if you're watching, Mick, but respect. Ah, yes, respect to a fellow brummie. And if you're wondering why I'm smoking a fag, because I can't smoke weed on my van.
You don't meant to smoke fags in your van either, Danny?
Oh, yes, so you are. I've only watched a few of your videos, buddy. I've watched a few, not many, because I don't really get involved in controversy, but I have watched a few of your videos. Very calm, gentlemen. Put your points across, very calm. You seem like a nice bloke, mate, so respect. This is the only part of my job I hate, smoking fucking fags. That's where I lived, Queen's Head, innit? So I've lived there. I've lived in Charter Crescent, which is in Rowley Regis. Between Rowley Regis, no, Blackheath and Aylesbury, I would say. So I've lived in Charter Crescent. My mum and dad used to own the Royal Oak pub in Springfield when we first moved from Yorkshire to here. When we first came from Yorkshire to here, I was young. But when we first came from Yorkshire to here, my mum and dad owned a pub called the Royal Oak, which is still there in Springfield.
They didn't own it, Danny, did they?
So that's the first place we moved. Then they got rid of the pub and we moved to a place called Charter Crescent. And then from there, I went to Doncaster for a little bit, then back to Birmingham, lived on Hanover Road and Darley House Flats, and with some rough people that fucked my life up. Do you know what I mean, right? And then I went to jail, mate. And then I came out of jail just before the age of 21. Went to jail just before the age of 17. Come out just before the age of 21. Moved to Smethwick, which is where my brother was living, to move in with my brother. When I came out of jail, because I had nowhere to go, so my brother took me in. My brother was with Tony's younger sister. You get to see, you get to understand now how me and Tony met. This is ever so funny, this. So, Tony, as you can tell, is like a proper woman. Do you know what I mean? She's like a proper mom, a proper wife. A proper woman. Do you understand what I mean?
A proper bike.
Like, she's a proper woman, Tony is. She seriously is the well-rounded woman of the century. She's sick. Do you know what I mean, right? So,
Well-rounded.
we have his arguments, of course we do. No relationship is
She's literally built like a broom shank.
perfect, trust me. We have his arguments, right? But on the whole, the relationship is way more fun and laughter than arguments. Way more. I'd say 80 to 20%. So I'd say 80% of our 21 years has been spent laughing, having fun and enjoying each other's company. I'd say 20% has been spent probably arguing and bickering. That's every relationship though, yeah? Nothing's perfect. But Tony is an
No, that's not normal, Danny.
extremely well-rounded woman. She's sick, right?
20% of the time. How many hours a day is that?
Now, she's very attractive now for 52. You know this. My wife is very attractive for 52 years of age.
No.
Especially considering she's had 6 kids, right? Good
No.
genetics, right? So,
No. The genetics, she breeds crack cocaine dealers, Daniel.
I come out of jail. I moved in with my brother, who's
She breeds people that at a very young age. I mean, imagine what Ethan's going to go on to do criminal-wise in his life, because he clearly hasn't learned his lesson looking at his Instagram the other week, has he? So she breeds people that from a very, and the pair of you bring up kids that from a very, very, very young age sell one of the 2 drugs that brings complete misery to the people and the people's families that buy it and smoke it.
with Sam.
He literally sells poison to his own people, is what he does. Yeah, great genetics.
Sam is Tony's younger sister, right? My brother's obviously my older brother. So I moved in with them and I saw a picture of Tony, just a picture, right? And I said to my brother, I said, who's that? He went, that's Sam's sister. And he went, don't even bother, Danny. You've got no chance. You've just come out of jail, bro. She ain't gonna even look at you. I was like, bro, she will be mine. Right, I swear, that's exactly what I said to him. She will be mine.
He had half a crunchy in his back pocket and he was like, I can get her.
And Simon went, Danny, you've got fucking no chance, bro. Do you know what I mean? You're an ex-con and that, you've got no chance. Right, because Tony's a proper straight and narrow person.
No, she was thinking about fucking Bill Kelly, fucking Bill Kelly.
She's never had a conviction in her life, right? And I was like, Simon, trust me, she will be mine. So from then, Tony lived about half a mile away. So I used to work at British Gas, yeah. When I first came
What's sniffing it?
out of jail, that's what I did. I sold gas, right? So basically, I used to walk past Tony's to go to work every day. And every day, right, she had a man, and I wasn't
You've got to keep an eye on these manifestos.
trying to shag her. I didn't try it on with her. I just wanted to get to know the
I do hope so.
woman, yeah? Right, so I used to go around there, knock
Although I haven't got a doorstep as such.
on the door, she'd invite me in, we'd have a cup of tea, just to chat. Nothing, just to chat, right? Then I'd go to work, yeah? The first New Year's Eve that I was out of jail, yeah, we got invited to Tony's. I had a girlfriend at the time called Shelley from South Africa, right? So I had a South African girlfriend called Shelley, yeah, right? From Yorkshire. Yeah, she lived in Yorkshire. I lived
A South African girl from Yorkshire, get in! He's fucking idiot.
in Birmingham. We had a long distance relationship. But she used to come down as many weekends as she could, and I'd
South African girl from Yorkshire.
go down and stop with my
Oh,
mum, and she'd
dear.
stop with my mum because my mum's from Donny. My mum still lives in Donny, so she'd stop at my mum's with me on the weekend.
Craig, we have your dad's phone number. Well, do us a favour, right? Tell me to check his texts, will you, Ethan?
She could. That's how our relationship worked, mine and Shelley. It was quite a good relationship. She was beautiful, man.
Got your dad's phone number.
She was fucking seriously beautiful, right? We've got
Hello?
come round to Tony's
Go on, give Tommy a bell.
on New Year's Eve. We're all having a drink. Yeah, everybody's having a big party. Sweet. Tony and her
Got your dad's phone number. Oh, no. Run.
fella at the time, Kevin,
Sorry, you ring him once and then I'll have your number.
right? I've
Got your number.
had an argument. I haven't got involved. It's got nothing to do with me. They've had an argument. You don't need to help Tony in an argument anyway. She's only little. But believe me, Tony's got some fucking spine. And Tony's got some balls.
And we know she's got some spine. We can literally see every little part of it, Danny. Feed us some of that food from Aldi, please.
Right? When it comes down to actually a proper argument, when you're shouting at each other or whatever, oh, that woman can hold her own. She can hold her own. She really, really knows how to, like, because she just Tony's sick, right? But she's sick, right? She can go nuts, Tony can. She's sick, right? So basically, her and Kevin are having a row. Yeah, she's told him he's a wanker, he's a dickhead, rah 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 rah. Yeah. As I'm leaving now, because the arguments happened, so you can imagine it's after 12 o'clock. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. So you can imagine, yeah, right? We've all thought, fucking hell, we better leave. And they're having an argument, they're having a fucking domestic, you know what I mean? So we've all got up and we've gone to leave. Kevin stormed up the stairs, right? Stormed back down the stairs, got in the front room, started knocking glasses over. Tony's gone in the front room, gone mad. Do you know what I mean, right? We've waited at the front door to say goodbye. She's come back out and she said goodbye to everyone. She kissed my brother on the cheek. She kissed her sister on the cheek. She kissed another lad who was there on the cheek. Right? She kissed Shelley on the cheek. As it came to me, no gas, I swear this, she stuck her tongue down my throat in front of my girlfriend, in front of Kevin.
So there's a word, Daniel, that describes women like that, and it's not a polite one.
Ra just stuck her tongue.
No wonder you've got herpes if you're kissing everybody.
Down my throat. She snogged the fuck out of me. And obviously, because
That's the one. And I didn't say that.
was proper
You'd be hard pushed to find a person alive that doesn't agree with that statement, Danny. I don't know why you tell these stories.
infatuated a little bit with Tony. What do you think I did? I did not pull away. I kissed her back, mate. That was sick. She just stuck her tongue. She basically split up with
So just a pisshead that throws herself with anybody.
Kevin and made me split.
It makes perfect sense. A pisshead that'll get on with anybody. It makes absolute perfect sense. It's a bit sad, really, but there's someone for everybody, isn't there?
Took with Shelley in that moment. She decided she wanted me in that moment. Yeah, right.
So now he's saying,
Right. She was like,
you know, they're saying once a
fuck
cheat.
this. I don't want that dickhead no more. I want him. Do you know what I mean? Right, I swear. And she took me. Tony literally took me from my girlfriend. She took me from my girlfriend in front of my girlfriend. And that's how me and Tony met. That's how me and Tony got together. She fucking took me.
Probably does, mate.
Like, he is mine.
He's got Alzheimer's. He'll agree with anything.
Swear to God.
Especially if you ring him at night.
What a woman. Fair play to her. Yeah, get over here, bitch. I swear to God.
Yeah, but Danny, but you were the bitch in that story. I'm just saying.
She went fucking nuts. You can imagine, man. We walked back because it was only half a mile away from my brother's, yeah. So we walked back, and on the way back, you can imagine how long you been shagging her then, how long you been going for her. I was like, I haven't been with her. We hadn't done nothing, man. Nothing had happened between me and Tony up to this point. We'd spoke. That was about it. Nothing had happened. It was totally unexpected. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, and then obviously she went back to Doncaster, and then what happened was Tony
I thought she was from York. I thought she was South African from Yorkshire.
asked me to go round the next day. I went round the next day, and it started from there. And I'll be honest with you, I did get in contact with Shelley, and I did tell her it was over. I didn't continue with Shelley while I was going with Tony. I would never do that. Do you know what I mean? Right? And she was gutted. She was really, really upset.
You know this is why you don't have her on anymore. She's on our side. She was on Sunday night.
But
last Sunday night.
obviously, I read.
And it's spelled like this, mate. It's spelled like that. So if you could change the spelling of her name in your phone to that'd be good.
Recognised that Tony was my
Doesn't like it when people spell her name wrong.
soulmate, innit? I recognised that. Do you know what I mean? So I stayed with my soulmate, and she is my soulmate. She really, really is.
Yabba dabba, you will do.
Me and Tony will be together till one of us dies.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That is the only time we will split up, when one of us dies, and that I can guarantee you. And no matter how many arguments we have, no matter how many times, no matter what we go through, yeah, trust me, me and Tony will never split up. We are eternal. Do you know what I mean? Because there is no one for me out there other than Tony. There isn't. Physical attraction's one thing, but when you're talking soulmate, when you're talking like you're linked like that, you only get that once in a lifetime. You've got to be able to recognise it. I did, fortunately.
Look at my eyes, Jade. Jade, look at my eyes.
Thanks, Stacey. It's not supposed to be cute, though. We're fucking Viking,
Look, did he see that there, did he?
mate. We don't do cute. What do you mean? No teddy bears, mate. No fucking teddy bears here, mate. Well, yeah, we had a few kisses the other night, mate, and I felt a bit of love there. Gotta be honest, we had a few kisses the other night, mate, and I felt a bit of fucking love there. I'm good, man. I am. I'm only joking, Stace. I'm always, listen, I don't have no barriers of manliness where my missus is concerned. I don't. I really, really don't. I have no barriers of manliness. Do you know what I mean? At all. There's no, like, I just don't have that with Tony. I just don't. I don't generally have that anyway, you know. I don't really
What's the barrier of manliness? I just took a few seconds to think about it and came up with 0 options of what that could mean.
have that anyway. I mean, the more you watch me, the more you must realise that I am genuinely the happiest motherfucker.
That was a fake laugh for fake laughs forever, that was the best fake laugh I've seen in my life of him.
I just don't have that with Tony. I just don't. I
Are you
don't
ready?
generally have that anyway, you know.
Watch this for a fake laugh. This is 10-10. This is top shelf fake laugh. This is like vintage fake laugh. This is like the Rolls Royce of fake laughs.
I don't really have that anyway. I mean, the more you watch me, the more you must realise that I am genuinely the happiest
Go on, Danny. Try and fool not just us, but also yourself.
motherfucker. Listen, for the amount that I work, the amount that I graft, how I can always genuinely the happiest. I'm calmer now. The amount that I graft.
Hold on, I'll get it. Where is it?
Listen, for the amount that I genuinely the amount that I.
Oh, man.
I just don't. I don't generally have that anyway, you know. I don't really have that anyway. I mean, the more you watch me, the more you must realise that I am genuinely the happiest motherfucker. Listen, for the amount that I work, the amount that I graft, how I can always be like this, and I've always been like this, you know. Yeah, I'm calmer now, so I haven't got as much of an evil spark, and it doesn't spark as much, right? But apart from that, I have always been like this. Like, when I'm in a good mood, I've always been this way, yeah? Right, it's just that in the
Yeah, man, 110%. 110%. Yeah, I'm fully aware of that.
past, I'd get in a
I'll be an addict till the day that I die.
bad mood more. Now I don't
That's why I was in an NA meeting this afternoon.
really get in a bad mood, you know. It's so fucking rare for me. It just doesn't happen. Because life is too short, folks. I could be driving today, yeah, right, and I could smash my van and go straight through the windscreen and fucking die. So at the end of the day, I might as well enjoy every single moment that I have. See, I've stopped by the sea to just sit here
And cry is what you want to do.
look at the sea.
I think he'd be sitting in tears if he wasn't on live.
Just to enjoy Mother Nature. Just to enjoy the beauty of the earth that I live on. There's some horrible places
Do realise Stacey's a man, don't you, Rachel?
here, which we be. But Mother Nature itself is fucking beautiful. It's immensely powerful and beautiful. Yeah? And if you can appreciate it like that, just looking at the sea will make you smile. I'm looking at the sea right now, yeah, and I can see
I doubt it, JDP.
birds over the sea, big birds as well. You know what I mean? The waves. My window's down, so you know what I mean? Sea air is flowing into my van. I feel alive. I'm just appreciating it for what it is. I don't need no bouncy castles. I don't need no.
What? You don't need a bouncy castle? Who needs a fucking bouncy castle? What? Maybe me and Danny have more in common than I initially thought, because you know what? I don't need a bouncy castle either.
Jet skis. I don't need no
And I don't need a jet ski either.
big fucking shops. I don't need none of that. I can just sit here and appreciate that beauty for that beauty. And I think that's why I'm always so happy. Because I drive around in the country and I see animals and I smile. Properly smile.
All right. Well, I don't need it. I mean, I wouldn't mind a bouncy. I'm not sure where I would put it. in an upstairs apartment, but
Smile, because I get to see animals. Don't ask me
you get to see animals.
why I'm like this. I don't understand. I don't understand. I think I am a pagan in the truest form.
This guy is actually, his name is Golf Harris, so Rolf Harris might be his dad.
Because I believe in Mother Nature. So I think I'm a pagan in the truest form, to be fair. I'm glad you're feeling better, mate. I'm glad I could do
I'm glad you're feeling better, mate.
that for you, Mum.
You're gone. Glad I'm feeling better. You're gone.
Brother, I'm glad I could liven you up a little bit. I really am. I'm not driving. I'm going to drive in about 8 minutes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think it's just because I appreciate what I've got, mate. I think that's what it is. A lot of it sometimes is a lot of
Is that actually GDP? Because it's too funny to be GDP.
people don't appreciate what they've got, especially until it's gone, like kind of thing. I'm not like that. Just not built like that, mate. I appreciate what I got, and I look after it. That's just how I am. Right, listen, it is normal. Let's get into this.
I knew it.
Okay, let's get into this. Right.
I tell you what, Danny, let's get into this tomorrow because I want to eat something desperately and then go to sleep. So everybody, from The Hedge and Rich VP. Ultrabeat live in Whitley Bay at Havana, Saturday the 6th of September. Tickets only £10 from Skiddle now, with support from DJs Stevie T, Wilson and Alec Trona.